promoting a solar dryer, which can be constructed with local materials that you can buy down at Bargain Center. Materials cost for the design that I've developed is about 250 EC. And the dryer can last for a long time if you maintain it well. And you can just slice up any kind of produce. Right now we're focusing on mango, of course, because they're everywhere. But you can do pawpaw, banana, even potatoes and carrots and pepper, and even fish. You can do the cornfish in that. So, and if you do it properly, the shelf life is 1 year. So me and you can be eating mangoes in February.
For real?
Local mango in February, yes, yes.
But how do you make that dryer?
It's a wooden frame, and it's covered in plastic. And to save on cost, we've developed one that's covered in the tablecloth plastic. So it's very affordable, and it's very durable at the same time. It's designed in a way so air circulation can go through, and it promotes concentrating the heat inside the dryer and changing the humidity of the air in there. So it'll essentially just suck the water out of the fruit, and it does it very quickly and very safely. It's like sun drying, but you don't have to worry about the elements such as flies and other pests coming along there. So it's a safe way of preserving fruits other than what we have here available, because right now I'm working with the agro-processors, and there are very good products out there, such as the pepper sauces and the jams, jellies, marmalades, guava cheese, and all that. But this is just an alternative for some of those methods. So we're trying to introduce these new products, and we started the project at secondary schools, and we're hoping that the schools can continue to use their solar dryers even after I leave in August, and promote these products and get them into the stores too. I mean, why import dried produce, which we do, when we have it all here? We have it here in Antigua, and we have plenty of sun. We have plenty.
Lots of it. Lots and lots and lots
yes,
of sun.
yes.
So that'd be great for the agro-processors to get that particular dryer. Yeah, and put them on the shelves. That'd be really, really great.
Exactly. And they can be used in other products. Of course, you can make trail mix with them, mix them with little nuts and something else.
I know we import the plantain chips from Jamaica. I've seen Jamaica on the plantain chips brand, and we eat them.
Yes.
We can do that too.
Yes, yes, of course, of course.
But how did you get involved with the Agro-Processors Association?
Well, that's my assignment. When I came here, I was assigned to them because I'm a food scientist. That's what I got my bachelor's degree in. So they wanted some help because of this oversupply of produce that happens seasonally, like mango, because a lot of mango does go to waste.
Yes, it does.
Especially there's different varieties that tend to go more to waste. So they wanted someone with a technical background to assess the situation and see what options are available, and solar drying seems to be the most sustainable option because they're so affordable, and it's something that you could have in your backyard just for yourself. Yes, and so that's why we started with the schools, because we can teach the building tech departments how to build these. So if you hear about it and you want one, you can go to your closest government secondary school and say, hey, I'm interested in a solar dryer, and can I have one made? And you can easily have one made for an affordable price, have it there, and as you harvest mangoes, instead of seeing your mangoes go to waste, or instead of filling your family up with all these mangoes that, you can save some and have some for later on in the year, and you can cook it into breads and into, even the vegetables you can put into soups and stews, and they reconstitute. When you add boiling water to them, they reconstitute back to their original state.
So even though the fluid has been sucked out of them, if you put boiling water...
That's for vegetables.
That's for vegetables.
For fruits are a little bit different, but they're still delicious. I'm sure you've had dried fruit before. Yes, it's very delicious. It can be eaten as that. And then pepper as well. You can dry the peppers and grind them down to flakes like what you put on the pizza, or you can grind it down to a powder and mix it with other seasoning blends and use it for cooking. So you're not forced to make only pepper sauce when you get pepper. You have different options, so it's a good alternative to some other processes that we have here.
Very interesting. I'm learning a lot about agro-processing here just by sitting and talking to you. But besides the dryer, what other technical assistance or suggestions have you given?
Well, I've done some workshops because I've worked in the U.S. in the food industry, so I'm very familiarized with FDA and USDA regulations and all that kind of stuff. So I've done some workshops to help improve on some of the practices that are done here in Antigua with the agro-processors. And I've also been doing workshops with the home economics teachers to train them on new preservation methods that are available and how to improve on the methods that they're already doing with simple little additions and trying to keep it all natural at the same time, because you guys here in Antigua and Barbuda like to keep things natural, and I appreciate that. So Yes, it's very good.
All right, because one of our technical persons in the Ministry of Agriculture, Owolabi Elabanjo, I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, or you might be.
Yes.
Right. He was here, I interviewed him, I think it was last week, and he was talking about nutrition in terms of finding new ways to combine foods. Is that one of the things that you did in your workshops?
Well, yes, of course. You always talk about nutrition and all that, but with these solar dryers, it's another way of targeting the nutrition for the public, because it's a lot of these produce that we have here are high in certain vitamins, and if you eat them only seasonally and you don't eat them throughout the year, then you're not getting all of those required nutritional elements. So if you preserve the things such as mango, which is high in vitamin C, then you can improve nutrition for your family throughout the year, not just seasonally. Yes.
All right, that's fabulous. Well, where are you off to next, though, Elise?
I have to go back home, back to Hawaii. I miss my surf, so I have to go back home. Yes, I'll be attending a master's in business administration program when I get back.
Okay.
Literally the next day after I get back.
Oh, wow. So you're going to be advancing your education even more.
Yes,
and here's hoping that you'll be back in Antigua and Barbuda again to give us some more of your knowledge. But we'd like to thank you so much for dropping by. Elise Peterson.
All right, thank you
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'd like to thank a lot of the people that have been supporting this project, such as the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Agriculture, and also the Inter-American Institute for the Cooperation of Agriculture,
ICA.
and ICA, yes, and then also Barbuda Express, because with their gracious sponsorship, we were able to transport materials to Barbuda Secondary School, and there's now a solar dryer in Barbuda, so they get a little bit of the wealth as well.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Elise, for dropping by. I'm sure you had a great time here. You'll go back and tell all the people in Hawaii that they want another island to go to. They can just fly across to Antigua.
Yes, yes.
All right. Well, Peace Corps volunteer Elise Peterson. Elise is a trained food nutritionist, and she was assigned to the Agro Processors Association. Once again, thank you, Elise.
Thank
enjoy
you.
Carnival and enjoy Mango Fest.
Thank you.
And lots of mangoes, and help us